Subscribe to the channel for more tales like these.
AITA for kidnapping my baby, causing my husband to have a panic attack? I, 29F, recently started working again after having my daughter 4M. Daycare is too expensive, so my husband, 35, reluctantly agreed to stay home. It's important to know that he's been unemployed since 2021. He receives benefits. It's also important to know that he's extremely lazy. He doesn't cook, clean, or help out in any way. I was nervous about leaving her home with her father, but I had no choice. When I came back from work, she was clean and sleeping. The next few times I came home, he was either playing with her, feeding her, or out for a walk with her. I was happy. A few days ago, my neighbor told me that as soon as I leave, the baby cries, and she cries for hours. My neighbor said that she knocked on our door, and he finally answered it. He was sleeping. I concluded that he sleeps all day and night. Before I come home, he pretends to care for her. I decided to take the day off of work. I left home at my regular time. Waited 30 minutes and then went home. Sure enough, he was knocked out asleep with his stupid noise-canceling headphones on. I went to my daughter's room, scooped her up and took her to my friend's house. I waited about 2 hours and I finally called him to tell him that I was coming home early. He called me back saying that he can't find the baby. He told me that he was going to call the police, but before he did, I told him what I did. He called me an asshole and a lot of other words too. When I got home, his mother was there calming his nerves because he had a panic attack. She also called me an asshole. My husband decided to sleep at her house. Family members are telling me that I'm a terrible person. I know that it was extreme, but I don't know if I would consider myself to be an asshole. Asterisk English isn't my native language, sorry about the grammar. Update, sorry I created this account just to post my story, I'm not a big Reddit user. I missed so many wonderful messages from people. The last few days have been crazy. Once I finally told everyone what happened, many took my side. My ex-husband and mother-in-law still think I'm a jerk. My friend allowed my daughter and I to move in with her. Which is nice, we were living in a bad area before, so this can be a fresh start. My ex-husband has not asked to see my daughter for the past week. Online, he's saying how I ruined his youth by trapping him with a baby. I don't care anymore, I'm in a nice routine with my daughter. I took her to the hospital and they found signs of neglect. I explained the situation. The doctor advised me to press charges against my ex-husband. I think I will. But I'm safe and my daughter is safe. Top comments. First. Ma'am, file for divorce and full custody or allow your husband supervised visits because he is dangerous to your child and he doesn't even contribute at all to your household. Also, the mother-in-law only blaming you for keeping your baby safe and showing him what could possibly happen while he is asleep with noise-canceling headphones is fucked up. She should have been yelling, screaming anything except backing him up for putting y'all's child at risk. She is 4 months old. SIDS is very common, especially if you're not paying attention to your child. He could have very well woke up one day and your baby not breathing at all because he is a lazy bastard. Second. I went through kind of the same situation. The difference is that my kids were 2 and 3 years old and neighbors found them naked outside the gated community pool and the cops found him inside the house sleeping on the couch. Learn from me and don't let it get that far. I obviously never thought that he'd ever allow that to happen, but it did. After the divorce wasn't much better. On his weekends I'd come to pick them up and could smell dirty diaper from outside the apartment door. Things happened and I made sure that if I dropped them off it was at his parents' house with the understanding that they were to watch over the kids. Third. I'm glad you are reconsidering your relationship. It's common to feel a lot of guilt and sometimes shame about leaving a relationship when you share a child. I want you to know that you 100% need to protect your child. Yes, there are challenges to being a divorced parent and a child of divorce. In this case, your child's emotional and physical safety are very much in danger. She is learning that she can't trust that her basic needs, like food, comfort, clean diapers, etc., will be met. This is lifelong distrust being created. In addition, her physical safety is in danger. If a babysitter did this, would you fire them? Anyone who judges you for getting rid of this useless and dangerous man is crazy. You do not want your child to die because of this man. Fourth. And be perfectly clear with both your husband and his mother what he did. The baby wouldn't have been kidnapped if he'd been awake and taking care of her. Noise-canceling headphones and intentionally ignoring the baby's needs with a 4-month-old is gross neglect and child abuse. Document everything. Ask the neighbor to be a witness. Divorce and full custody. Take everything. He can go live with his mommy. You have to prioritize your child's life. Fifth. Your neighbor may have genuinely saved your child's life. This is a lot to take in for you. Follow your gut, and even if things get tough with costs and logistics, the only viable solution is day care or a local qualified childminder. He'd have to get a full-time job, pull his weight, and earn back trust to be allowed more than a moment alone with her after that. That's if you allow this marriage to continue. Thank goodness she hasn't had febrile convictions or any illness in his care. 6th. Your husband is not just a bad or lazy caregiver. This is extreme neglect. Child abuse. Your baby is being left crying for hours at a time. Hungry. Overflowing nappy. Anyone who sees no problem doing that to a child is not fit to be a parent. Document this. Get evidence. Take full custody. The fact you were able to enter your house, take the baby away, and not have him notice for 2 hours, and who knows how much longer if you hadn't called, and his reaction is to be mad at you rather than see this as a shocking wake-up call for himself is unbelievable. Subscribe.